present The Money Secret by John Fry with Jeff Bainham and Annabelle Spinks-Jones.
Do I have to do this?
Of course not. Of course you do.
Why?
Because
That's not an answer.
you've been saying you were going to see him for months now, and every time he suggests a time and a date, you're busy.
I have a life.
And so does he.
He has a shed.
It's more of a garage, actually.
It is?
It'll be fun.
No, it won't. It'll be dead boring. You always say he'll be fun, and he isn't.
What else were you going to do with your Saturday?
Lots of things.
Like?
Lots of things. Not spending a day reminiscing about his time during the war.
He never reminisces about the war. Chloe, you'll be going away to university soon. You may not see you again for quite some time. Your mother and I might not see you for a while ourselves. Would it really hurt to indulge an old man for a few hours?
I've heard a few old men asking girls that question myself.
What I mean is that sometimes you only learn by seeing things for yourself. You can't get everything off the internet.
Hello? I said hello. What is it about old men and locking themselves away in dark rooms surrounded by junk? What is all this rubbish? Battered copy of H.G. Wells' The Time. What is under that sheet? Covered in dust. I'm out of here. Can't get a signal on my phone. This place is too weird for the likes of me. Crazy old man that's finally lost his marbles.
No, I haven't.
What?
I keep me marbles in a tray under here.
Is that you, grandfather?
You're in my garage. Who else should it be?
You've probably got mice in here, you know.
No, the mice have gone.
Good.
Replaced by rats.
You've got rats!
Only small ones at the moment. They won't get big till next year.
Have you got a TV yet? Or how about a wall-to-wall surround sound stereo cinema screen? Do you even have a radio?
I did. An old 1930s Philco set. Oh, what a piece of equipment.
Does it still work?
Of course not. Because I needed the parts a long time ago. Remember, Chloe, it is never what something appears like. It's what it does that matters, and occasionally the damage it does in the meantime.
Have you been reading the papers again?
Oh, you may scoff, but what I tell you is correct.
I wondered if maybe you'd splashed out on a computer. You know, joined the 19th century yet. You do know the English Civil War is over, don't you?
Ah, but could you tell me what the war was about?
Charles I. He got his head chopped off. They made a film about it.
And even wrote some books, but none of them ever got it right.
Good. Well, you try and work out what happened to that guy in the past, and I'll leave you to your boy's den, and I'll go and do something else.
Do something else? Do you really believe I asked your father to bring you here today to simply discuss rodents and dead people?
They've been the subject so far.
Then let us change the subject. Here, help me with these sheets.
They're covered in dust.
Dust won't kill you.
It might if I have a dust allergy.
Oh, do you have a dust allergy?
No.
Good. Then grab hold of that corner of the cloth, and together, 1, 2, 3.
I told you they were full of dust. What is that?
What do you think it is?
A four-poster bed with 2 seats.
What about what's in front of the chairs? What do you think of that?
I don't know. What is it? Table of some sort?
And what is on the table?
Is that a steering wheel?
And what else?
A gear stick? Switches? Buttons? Does it have a CD player?
So very 1990s.
So what does this thing do? Does it make coffee?
Let me give you a more practical demonstration of its capabilities. The world is not just what you see with your own eyes. The history of this planet is all around us. But none of your friends will ever believe what you shall see this day. Step up, join me, and I'll show you the world anew.
Will you? Look, I've really enjoyed seeing you and all that, but if you've nothing to tell me, then I really do have things to do.
Like wasting your time online.
Okay, thanks for all the weirdness, but...
What do you think?
Well, the lights work, and those turny bits turn, and what does that thing do that keeps inflating and going down?
Impressive, isn't it?
What is this thing?
Here, take the co-pilot's chair.
The what?
It's what I call it. Sounds better than the passenger seat, don't you think? Give me a hand. Your friends will still be on the social media when you return.
Return from where?
That's the spirit.
I'll indulge this, but only for 2 minutes. I've got lots to do. I don't have time to waste on this foolishness.
Time? You're absolutely correct, Chloe. We don't have a moment to waste. Buckle up, for the time is now.
All right, I'm in the co-pilot's chair. What is this thing meant to do again?
What does it say on that screen on the control panel?
What? Oh, the one that says 48 BC.
It's where it all starts, young lady. The wellspring of the world we see today. From there on, the direction of this planet was set.
What on earth are you talking about?
Press that button, the red one.
Why? What happens if I do?
Your real history lesson begins. Let's get started, for we have dallied for too long.
What the? What?
Yes, I thought that might leave you slightly speechless.
Where did the garage go?
It hasn't gone anywhere.
But I can't see it. All the junk you had. What is all that?
What's what?
All those lights. The wind. Where are we?
We are travelling, Chloe.
Travelling where?
When is more to the point, I think you'll find.
What have you built? How did you build it?
Did you ever hear of Nikola Tesla? No, of course you haven't, but you will one day. Like so much in this world, I have stood on the shoulders of those that went before me.
What does that mean?
Radio frequencies, power transmissions through the Earth's atmosphere, high voltage, and the magnetic fields that surround this planet, altering and shaping time and space, creating doors through which we can and now will travel.
But why?
You must understand the world you will soon join. Listen, each person, rich or poor, young or not so young, all live in the same world, but do not always see the world in the same way.
Cryptic?
That is to say, one person knows more than the other. We all have the same brain. It's the knowledge between our ears that makes the difference. Do you understand?
I understand that the Battle of Hastings was in 1066. It's a fact. Simple as that. Just the facts, Grandad. Just the facts. But some people like to interpret them differently. It's called history. I'm going to study it, remember?
Indeed you are. I need to make a right turn. Just about now.
Nice path. Where are we? Hart Lane?
Hardly.
London?
Not even Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh?
Rome.
No way.
I assure you, no word of a lie.
Like the pillars? Do they have any ice cream?
It's a little before that.
Why are we...
Here they come. Let's hide behind the pillar.
Can they see us?
It's never been a problem so far, but you never know. Oh, and remember, no changing history. It's one of the rules.
Right.
Hail, Caesar. What? You asked me what the weather was like last night. Oh, yes. It was wind, rain, and hail, Caesar. Yes, it was a rough night. Still, only to be expected, I suppose. Kept the missus up all night, it did.
Julius Caesar never spoke like that.
It's history. It's always being rewritten.
Now, look, Lucius. I don't want to brag and all that, but I think since I've become the big cheese, everything's been going pretty well. Of course, mighty Caesar. Who could possibly suggest otherwise? Good point, Lucius, and well made. Cheers, boss. It's just that... Just what, Caesar? This money thing doesn't seem quite right. Oh, Caesar? Well, between ourselves, if I'm the top dog around Why do I have to borrow money? It's financial check.
It's odd that you should mention that.
Oh?
Flavius is outside. He'd like a quiet word.
What now?
If at all possible, Caesar.
Oh, all right. But no more than 2 minutes. He's got no sense of humour and I've got no head for figures. I'm expected at the forum this afternoon. Mustn't keep the senators waiting. If I leave them to their own devices, there'll be no empire left by nightfall.
Ah, here he comes, Caesar.
Good morning, illustrious Caesar.
Now listen, Flavius, don't think you can butter me up. I'm not borrowing 1 more denarius or even 1 more sestrius from you.
Oh, myself and my associates have very agreeable rates. You won't have to pay anything until the festival of the Vestal Virgins.
Yes, that's what you always say. But I'm always the one out of pocket the following morning. You and those of you in the money-lending profession have fleeced me for the last time. Well, this has to stop, Flavius. You've played your last trick on me.
It's a shame, Caesar.
Only one of us is going to have the final laugh, and that's me.
Oh, glorious Caesar, tell me more.
Yes. Well, now that you ask.
Yes?
I'm going to mint my own coins and use them to pay for Rome's infrastructure. No more borrowing from you parasites. What do you think of that, Flavius? You won't be able to play your tricks on us anymore. We're going to have a boom time. Now I have to go to a prior appointment. It's the hippest place in town. All kinds of funny things can happen on the way there.
Last.
Come on, we've no time to lose.
Ironic, that coming from a man with a time machine.
Can you see him?
You look good in a toga. What do you think to my gown?
We'll return them on the way back. Can you make him out?
He's a guy. I'll never be able to make any of you out.
Ah, can you see him?
There! He's talking to someone.
Oh, all hail, Julius, all hail!
Yes, I've had the weather forecast, thank you.
Beware the Ides of March.
That's what you said last week.
Oh,
And the week before. You might as well be an economist for all the precision of your forecast.
but the stars are in alignment, mighty Caesar.
Yes, and the sun is in the sky. Thank you, but I must get on. Crazy old bat. I must speak to the Praetorian Guard. They really should move these people on. Whatever will the tourists think?
Ah, beware the Ides of...
Thank you, my good woman. Come on, Chloe. Don't stand on my toga.
Ah, Brutus, my old mucker. How the devil are you?
Oh, hello, Julius. We thought you might decide to give this one a miss.
Miss the Senate? Now, why would I want to do that?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought you might, in case you didn't get the point. That sort of thing.
Oh no, my dear Brutus. I know the business of the Senate. You know me. Can't keep me away from the center of the action. Always show me the sharp end. That's what we used to say in the Legion.
Right. Well, have it your way. And good luck.
So, let's get on with the business of the day.